Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Conference Talk series. My name is Nicole, the Career Catalyst, and I'm so excited to have you here. So, this is your number one dedicated space for everything career growth, relocation, scholarships, conferences, and all those juicy kind of opportunities for you. So if this is the channel that you've been looking for and the kind of opportunities that you've always wanted, well, you're in the right place. I encourage you to please hit that subscribe button, share the video, and let's dive in. So I'm back again with another amazing conference opportunity to share with you guys. And this is none other than the One Young World Summit. So a little bit of details about this summit. Basically, One Young World is a huge global platform for young leaders to come together and exchange several discussions all related to leadership and sustainability for all. So next year, they're going to be having another summit that's going to be happening in Munich, Germany. This summit is so amazing because it's set to bring a lot of participants from all over the world to converge in Munich. The summit is going to be happening in November 2025, and I'm going to walk you guys through the website so that you can see all the details for yourself and apply. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the One Young World, which is going to be hosting the 2025 summit in Munich on the 3rd to 6th of November 2025 next year. So a little bit of details about this summit. The One Young World are delighted to be hosted by the city of Munich, a global hub for innovation and technology with a rich history and vibrant culture. Munich is renowned for its architecture and culture and has become a major international center for business, technology, engineering, research, and medicine. It's home to several universities and is the headquarters for many multinational companies and world-class technology and science centers. We look forward to working closely with our world-leading partners to host the landmark leadership event of the year. The summit is going to take place from 3rd to 6th November 2025, where over 2,000 young leaders from more than 190 countries will gather across the city's well-known venues. So you can watch the video over here. I'm not going to play it because of, I don't want the video to be too long. So the summit is going to be held at various iconic venues across the city, as well as digitally on our summit platform. So when you come over here, the opening ceremony is going to be happening at Olympic Park on the 3rd of November 2025. And then the main summit, which is happening from the 6th to November, will be at Messe Munich. Okay, so in case you want to read more details about those venues, you can click here to read more details about them. So keep in mind that when you come over here, how to attend the summit, as you can see, it's showing us the One Young World Summit, our flagship program, convenes the brightest young talent from every country and sector working to accelerate social impact. So who attends the summit? It strives to identify the most impactful young leaders from every country in the world. Many One Young World delegates are top-performing professionals sent to attend the summit by forward-thinking managers who see the need for talent development. Scholarships provide the opportunity for exceptional young people to attend on the merit of their proven leadership and ability to create change in their home country. So how to attend the summit? One of the first options is to attend with a partner organization. So they partner with so many of the world's leading businesses, universities, and foundations that support One Young World by sending delegates to the summit. If your organization is interested in partnering with One Young World, please complete the form below. And then the second option is to attend on a scholarship. So they have a range of scholarships that are available to enable individuals who are not supported by partners to participate in the summit. Visit our scholarships page to see if you're eligible for any current opportunities. And then the third option is ambassadors. So these ones are automatically eligible to attend each One Young World Summit as a returning ambassador for a fee. So You can click there to see the pricing range in case you've ever attended any One Young World Summit. So just know if you've attended any of the summits from One Young World, then you automatically qualify to become their ambassador. So this is where you can come and send them that message. So now let's proceed to looking at the 2 scholarships that I want to share with you that you can utilize to apply in case if you're not able to fund yourself, and go through all the expenses of paying to attend this summit by yourself. You can go through the scholarship option, which is what I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay, so they have various scholarships. However, some of them, the deadlines have already passed. But for now, I'm going to focus on these 2. So the first one is the Enterprising Futures Scholarship. So this scholarship is being funded by the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So a little bit of information about the scholarship. It's predicted that by 2030, at least 2 billion young people who will be seeking work and opportunities, making underemployment and a lack of opportunities one of the most significant socioeconomic and security challenges we are currently faced with. So youth unemployment, this is basically, related to youth unemployment and tackling it globally. So you can read more details about that. I don't want to go into all this because the video again will be too long. So here, when you scroll down here, you'll see that if you're selected for this scholarship, then scholars will receive access to additional events organized by the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, access to the One Young World Summit 2025, taking place from 3rd to 6th November in Munich, Germany, hotel accommodation during the summit dates, 1 night of hotel accommodation if required for the visa application process, additional night pre-summit if needed, the cost of travel to and from the host city of the summit, flights in economy, domestic travel costs to the airport to take the international flight in economy, travel to the visa application process if required, visa costs if applicable, including visa costs and required travel for visa appointment, catering, which includes breakfast at the hotel accommodation and lunch and dinner at the summit, transport between the summit accommodation and the summit venue, and lifetime membership to the OW community. Okay, so let's look at the eligibility criteria for this summit. So candidates must be aged between 18 to 35 by the date of the One Young World Summit in November, actively engaged in the fields of youth employment and job creation, either as entrepreneurs or in a similar role, and be able to demonstrate this. Nationals of and residents in one of the following countries. So if you're from any of these countries, then you're eligible for the scholarship. So there's Algeria, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iraq, including Kurdistan region of Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Lebanon, Mali, Mozambique, Morocco, Niger, Nigeria, Palestinian territories, Senegal, Somalia, Sudan, South Sudan, Tunisia, and Uganda. So if none of your countries are from here, then you're probably not eligible for the scholarship. So please note that candidates with refugee status are certainly eligible. And the candidates will be required to have a working understanding of English, as both the One Young World Summit and Enterprising Futures pre- and post programs will be held in English. Candidates must be available to join the program full-time between 2nd to 7th November, as well as pre- and post-program dates. So, the Dutch MFA values an inclusive and diverse environment. The Dutch MFA encourages all young entrepreneurs, rural to urban, that are eligible to apply, no matter race, national origin, gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, ethnicity, religion, or education. So you've already seen here the details that qualify you for this scholarship. And then the expectation of selected scholars. So previous Enterprise for Peace scholars have helped conduct ecosystem mappings given advice on new initiatives, and have been invited to share their experience in various other events organized by the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Corners, or its partners. As the Dutch MFA, and would like to broaden its network of young role models and entrepreneurs in Africa and the Middle East, please note that when you have been selected to receive a scholarship, your contact details might be shared with Dutch embassies in the eligible countries. So the Dutch MFA asks for the active participation of the selected candidates throughout the program. So the deadline for this particular scholarship is on 23rd of November, 23rd Feb 2025, next year. So you still have some time to apply for this, but of course much earlier preparation is always better. So when you click there on the apply button, you'll come here, you fill in all your details, and then you'll click on the next page where you're going to have like the application questions. You'll need to answer some summaries, like some essays and some additional information, and then the complete part. So I don't want to proceed to the other parts because the video is going to be more longer, but at least I hope that you've gotten the whole concept of how to apply for this scholarship and its eligibility requirements. I wish you the very best. So now let's proceed to the second scholarship. Okay, so now we are going to look at the second scholarship that you can apply for if you meet the eligibility requirements for you to attend this summit. So the other second one is called the Leading Scholarship 2025. So if you're a young leader who is devising meaningful strategies to build a more sustainable world, then One Young World is looking to bring you to our next annual summit. Apply to attend the One Young World Summit 2025 in Munich, Germany from 3rd to 6th November via our flagship Leading Scholarship. So about the scholarship, ensuring that the summit is accessible to remarkable young leaders from almost every country in the world is pivotal to the mission of the One Young World. Scholarships provide the opportunity for exceptional young people to attend on the merit of their proven country in their home country. The Leading Scholarship is designed specifically to identify and support outstanding young leaders from countries that are often underrepresented at global forums and decision-making spaces. So what does it include? What does this scholarship include? So you'll get full delegate access to the One Young World Summit in Munich, Germany, hotel accommodation between 2nd and 6th November 2025, catering, which includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then the cost of travel to and from Munich. Your flight to and from Munich must depart from and return to one and the same international airport. Please note that if you are ultimately selected for a scholarship and require a visa to enter Germany to attend the One Young World Summit 2025, you will be required to pay the visa fee yourself. The cost of the visa, as well as any further costs associated with the visa application, including travel to and from the visa application center, fall on you as a participant. So I hope you got that. So in case if you're selected for the scholarship, then just keep in mind that you'll need to cover your visa fees by yourself. So what could the Leading Scholarship mean for you? Tap into a global network of over 18,700 potential collaborators from 196 countries. Gain access to exclusive ambassador opportunities such as speaking events, regional networking opportunities, and mentoring sessions. The chance to wave your country's flag at the opening ceremony. Gain greater visibility for your work and be heard by world-renowned experts and leaders. Okay? So you can see already some of the images there. So let's look at the eligibility. You are eligible for the Leading Scholarship if you're between the ages of 18 to 30, have an evidenced commitment to delivering positive change, demonstrate capacity for leadership, are addressing key local and/or global issues in your work, have a track record of generating impactful and innovative ideas. Most delegates are between the age of 18 and 30. The One Young World team will consider applications from those who are older than 30.
pending demonstration of appropriate personal impact, initiative, and willingness to engage. We are not able to accept applications from those who will be aged under 18 at the time of the summit. So keep in mind here that even if you're above 30, you can still be eligible to apply for this as long as your application is really strong and has all the information they're looking for, then you can be considered. So please note, applications will be reviewed on a rolling basis. Priority will be given to applicants from countries that have been less represented at previous One Young World Summits. We cannot guarantee that any applicant will secure sponsorship. Priority will be given to first-time attendees, not One Young World ambassadors. So if in case you've attended any of the One Young World Summits, then not much priority may be given to you. So they're practically trying to target first-timers, people who have never attended any of the summits before. Due to the overwhelming amount of applications we receive, One Young World is unable to respond to individual emails inquiring about the outcome of the leading scholarship selection process. We do not provide feedback as to why candidates are not selected. So the application deadline for this is 7th July 2025. So for you to apply for it, you'll just click over there. The overview almost looks similar to the previous scholarship. So as usual, you'll fill in your personal information, and then when you're done, you'll click to next. You'll find the application questions here that you'll need to answer additional information, and then you'll complete the application officially. So I wish you all the best, guys. In case if any of them suits your eligibility requirements, then you can apply to any of them, or you can apply to both if you meet both requirements, and you'll have the option to only select one scholarship, because once you're offered any of the scholarships or both of them, you can only be accepted to one of the scholarships. So I wish you all the very best, and hopefully you'll be in Munich next year.
There you go. Now that you have all the information related to this summit, when it's taking place, and the deadline, which is not very far, I encourage you to grab the opportunity, take it up, and start applying for it. It's a very competitive summit or opportunity, so you need to make sure that you have a very good application. In case you need support in helping you to craft amazing applications like your motivation letter, or you want me to review it, then feel free to book a discovery call with me. The link is in the description box below. And in case if you have any other questions or any other queries or concerns that you'd love to know more concerning this opportunity, feel free to drop them all in the comments below. That was it for the video, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.